Hey guys, today I am going to show you how I finally mastered crispy fried chicken. Beautiful crispy fried chicken. So first I marinated it overnight in buttermilk. I didn't have buttermilk, it's not something that we use regularly, so I took 2 cups of whole milk, and to that I added 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. You can also do vinegar if you have it. White vinegar or apple cider will work just the same. So what I'm going to do is, now that that is all in there, I'm just going to mix it up, and I'm actually going to let it sit for 10 minutes. And then I will add in my chicken, and I'm going to cover it for overnight. I'm just going to cover it with saran wrap and sit it in the fridge. Alright guys, so I dropped my tripod earlier and broke it. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. This is my chicken that I put in the buttermilk, the homemade buttermilk, last night. So it's been marinating for a little over 24 hours, just in the refrigerator. And here I have a dish with egg wash. I like to use these glass pie pans when I'm breading something, because the high sides keep me from making a mess, which you see I already got flour all over the place. And then this is what I'm told is the secret to crispy chicken, because I've always struggled with my skin not being crispy. Still tasted good, just not crispy, crunchy like you expect it to be. So here's a cup of flour, half a cup of instant potato flakes. Now these are the Idahoan red premium mashed potato flakes. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not really like the flat flakes like you find normally. They're I don't know, they're almost like panko breadcrumbs is kind of what it looks like. This is half a tablespoon of onion powder, quarter tablespoon of garlic, and I really love garlic, but this Tuscan herb blend over here, it's actually made by Kingsford, and I bought one because I found it at Dollar Tree and it looked really good, and when I got it home I used it within like 2 weeks. So I went to the Dollar Tree the other day and bought 3 more of these. It's really good. Again, it's made by Kingsford, and it is called the Rustic Tuscan Blend. And this over here is a little bit of cayenne. It is like a half of a teaspoon of cayenne. I don't think it's really going to be enough to make it hot, because I'm not really a spicy kind of person, but give it a little bit of flavor, a little bit of kick. So I'm just going to mix all this up, try not to get it in the floor. Maybe I should do this with my hand instead, so I don't make a huge mess. So I'm just going to mix this up really good, and I'm going to coat all of my chicken pieces in the egg wash, then in the flour mixture, and I'm actually going to let it sit for 20 minutes. That will kind of give the flour mixture and the egg a little bit of chance to dry, and it sounds gross, but harden a little bit. And then I'm going to re-batter it again in the egg and then in the flour mixture before I fry it. I'm actually going to fry in my Dutch oven. I have it heating up on the stove right now. I've got an enamel coated Dutch oven. It's actually Pioneer Woman. I will try to find, I know that Walmart sells one almost identical to this one. It's just got a little bit different lid. So I will try to find that and link it below if I can. It'll be in my Amazon favorites. Also, that Kingsford, I have never seen it anywhere else, but I'm sure Dollar Tree is not the only one that sells it since it's a name brand. I will try to find that and link it as well. So again, chicken part in the egg wash, in the flour, rest on the plate for 20 minutes, egg wash, chicken, or in the flour mixture again, and then we'll go into the fryer. And I'm sure I'm going to get some flack for this, I'm going to fry mine in lard. You are welcome to use canola oil or vegetable oil or whatever, peanut oil, whatever you fry with. I actually have rendered lard because we have a man that goes to church with us that slaughters hogs, so he always brings lard to all of us that choose to use it. So that's what I'm going to be frying in. You can fry with any oil of choice. So I'm going to coat all my chicken. I'll show you what it looks like on the plate, and then I'll be back when I... Okay, so this is my chicken. It has been sitting right at 20 minutes, and I don't know if you can hear that. My grease is bubbling in the background, and if you're wondering what this is my sourdough starter. We're on day 3, so I'll let you know how that goes. But I'm going to get my chicken in for the second time. Again, I'm going to put it into the egg wash, then into the flour mixture, and then it'll go into the hot grease. So I'm going to go ahead and rebatter all of my chicken, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to let my grease is good and hot. Get some chicken in. I'm just going to do, I have six pieces, and they need to cook for about 15 minutes. Make sure they're good and done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 3 pieces in there, and I'm going to try to keep this pretty much turned about every 3 to 4 minutes, just to make sure that the bottom doesn't get too brown, or that my top is still done, or still raw rather, so flour. So I'm just going to turn it every 3 to 4 minutes, and here are my other 3 pieces. So I'm going to let this for a minute, and I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. I can say, like, looking at the way that this chicken looks compared to any other time I attempted fried chicken, this already looks like it's going to have a much crispier coat, or, yeah, I mean, this already looks crispier, so I'm pretty excited to see how it turns out. What is it, Chef Ambrell says when your grease is hot, that it sounds like a crowd in rambunctious for applause or something like that. My grease is definitely good and hot, so I'm just going to let this continue to cook, and I'm going to start cleaning up my dishes, and I'll be back in a few. Okay, so I have turned it once. I would say it was probably actually more like 5 minutes, but I have turned it once, and it is beautifully golden on the other side. So pretty excited about how this is going to go. I just called Ricky and asked him if he was on his way home. He was at a friend's house, so he said he will be home about the time it gets done. So I'm going to make some mashed potatoes, so I think that always goes best with fried chicken, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is how my chicken ended up. I kind of wish that I had videoed me taking the first bite, because you could hear the crunch when I bit into the chicken. It was so good, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.